Hey, good morning, guys. I just wanted to get on here really quick. Um, just sitting here reading Torah portions this morning, and I found it kind of interesting. We're at the point now to where the Israelites are getting ready to take the land of Canaan, which you would know as Canaan, which eventually becomes Israel. Now, the thing that really gets me is that the Israelites were afraid of the Canaanites because they were, according to the Bible, they were like giants, and Israelites were like grasshoppers. That's how the Bible puts it. And so they were afraid. They said, it was better for us to essentially, we had it better in Egypt. That's what they were saying. We had it better in Egypt. And basically, you led us here to die. Even though they seen all these miracles, they seen what God did for them in Egypt to free them. The parting of the Red Sea. I mean, that would have definitely been enough for me, the parting of the Red Sea. But the point is that what really gets me too is you got to remember the Bible is written by people, by humans. It's God inspired through the Holy Spirit, but at the same time, this is like from man's point of view. But what the Holy Spirit is telling them to write down, I don't know how to really explain that. But basically, when he promised Abraham that he was going to have descendants, as many as the sands of the sea or the stars. And then over here we have Moses begging God, don't wipe out the Israelites because of their lack of belief. And that was the last straw. They ended up not making it to the promised land. They had to walk for 40 years in the desert. It was their kids that made it to the promised land. And so, like I said, God had promised Abraham a lot of descendants. And over here, then we have Moses, where God's threatening to wipe out the Israelites and start over with Moses. And Moses' descendants, his sons, daughters, grandchildren, great grandchildren, and so on. God changes not. All right. And like I said, it's not like he didn't know what was going to happen. He knows everything. He's all knowing. It's not to say, like, from a human point of view, oh, well, he has a backup plan. He already knows what's going to happen. Okay? He made the promise to Abraham, and he's not going to break his promise. Moses and Abraham are both connected. Moses, you got to remember now, there's 12 tribes. Moses' brother Aaron, sister, they're Levites. Levi was one of the Levi. They're descendants of Abraham. So either way, I could only speculate, or I could only say, which makes sense to me, that even if he were to wipe out everybody but Moses and Moses' family, and he had to start all over with Moses, he wouldn't have been breaking a promise. Because Moses is still a descendant of Abraham. Anyway, that's the point I'm trying to get to, guys. Like I said, he doesn't break his promises. And even if we can't see that promise right away, we need to keep at it. We need to keep at it. All right, guys. Shalom. Have a good day.